Well, good morning. Hello, Charles. First day back, and we are still flooded out of the front part, but I drove around the edge of the canal and got by that part. We're going to check out the backside here. It's going to be a fun week. I got my seasonal helpers coming today, one of them anyhow. It's not looking too good. Not looking good at all. Good thing we got all these leaves out here, huh? Hello, Aiden. How are you? Adnan? We're going to creep along slowly here. I don't want to get flooded out, if you know what I mean. Fun day, fun day. It is a lot of flooding. Wow. We haven't even been to the back in 4 days, so I don't even know what it looked like back there. Good morning, everyone. Hit that thumbs up, say hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, yeah. I think we have reached our end of our road. That is definitely much lower down there, and there's no way of getting through that. Not even going to try it. Not even going to try it. That is probably a good 1.5 feet. So we found our little spot to do our live right here. Well, good morning, everyone. How's it going out there today? As you can see, it's going to be fun here. Who do we got in here this morning? And say hello, guys, and let us know where you're from. Yes, it is. It can only go up from here. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Well, we're calling for a little bit of rain today, not much. But as for right now, this is our day. Yeah, we got a few spots here. We might have some fish trapped in on it when it starts to go down. It's a little bit higher toward the riverside there on the right, so but yeah, this road is so unlevel, I wouldn't trust it. We got a few little dips and potholes in it, so pretty deep. Oh yeah, lots of fog. Starting to break up a little bit, but I think it's way too cloudy for a sunrise in this morning. But according to the water level, I think the water has dropped about a foot. Pretty sure I could get my tractor through here. But no need for that. Nothing to do when I get back there, so. Yeah, it was about 2 foot higher on Friday or Saturday morning when I checked. It has came down, but more rain in the future. And we did hit our 7,000 last night as I requested. I think 7,040 before we went off the air, so we did good. I think if we just try and hit 500 a week from here on out, we're pretty great. But I don't know, was you in the chat last night? I am planning on being down in the little town there at Friday night sometime, so if you're up and around, maybe Saturday morning, we can do some DQ breakfast. I'll see if I can get Charles and Rob and anyone else that's down there. Yeah, that's what my nephew was telling me. Flood, flood, flood. Everywhere's a flood. I could probably bring the tractor down later and now, do you think that was an accident, Charles? You know, that's kind of the same thing that they done out in North Carolina. That little, what is it called? Rock Mountain, Rock City. Predicted the storm to coming in, and during the storm, they opened the gate and flooded the place first before the storm even hit. When people want your land, they'll do all kinds of things to get it. Chimney Rock, that was the name of the place. Those geese are down there are swimming over top the road right now. The racetrack and all. I know that little racetrack there at Portsmouth has got to be underwater too. That's what I told the wife. She's going to go to Michigan for the weekend, so I said, well, maybe I'll just sneak out and cruise around down there. See the kids, see what's going on. You never know. Really? It's been that long? What has kept you out of Olive Hill for a year? I don't know which one that was, but I had a lot of once friends there in Olive Hill. Hello, Claire. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. We're having coffee and flood today. Oh. It's going to be a beautiful day once that sun rises. We are doing pretty great for a gloomy Monday morning, but we're going to make it. We're going to make it. Can't really see it, but it's going to be over there behind those trees hanging out. I don't know if you've been here before, but all of that water down there used to be a parking lot. Yeah, once it gets up above the trees, it hit the clouds and brighten our day. Where are you from, Clara? Have you been in here before, I think? Oh, well, welcome in, welcome in. We get a lot of people from Canada on occasion. Northern Girl Hobbies from up there, MGB, a lot of YouTubers. A lot of people just like to hang out and chat. And we wish to visit Canada. We have a trip planned for Toronto in September. Hopefully everything is going to work out where we can get up there. We're going to ride the Amtrak up. So please hit that thumbs up or double tap the screen. Check out the channel. Give us a follow and hang out with us every day if you like. Yep, my wife was there when she was very young and hasn't been back since, but I have made it to Niagara Falls side, and they wouldn't let us cross back then, so, you know, no paperwork and all that stuff, so they're like, get out of here, eh? I'm like, okay. The sun looked like it's going to be huge, but we were 22 years old and just out having fun. Many years ago. Honda. We got us a nice little Honda plant up here in Marysville. Honda City, got a hotel named after it, huh? Well, that's pretty cool. Here comes the sun, it's all right now. All right, Claire, come back anytime. You're more than welcome. And like you said, please subscribe and comment on a few videos if you want. Always great to meet you too. So come back anytime. Like I said, we'll be here every day, sometimes a couple times a day. We just like to hang out and chat. We drink a lot of coffee too. Good morning, good morning. Well, that's a better sunrise than I expected, Charles. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Just in time for the morning sunrise. Grab your cup of coffee and hang out. Yeah. Well, we had a pretty good heavy frost on this morning. It got cold last night. It's still only 33 degrees, but Too bad this water don't start steaming and just evaporate right now. I can't even see my screen. If anybody's here, say hello. Hello, Angel. As you can see by the water down there, Angel, we couldn't even make it down to our regular spot. Lots of flooding going on. How's your day? Morning starting. Probably a little chillier. It's just now hitting 32 degrees here. Well, we're starting to cloud over. The sun is getting dimmer. Hello from California. Hello, Night Stalker. $4:30 in the morning. How's the night shift going? Well, you are so welcome, Angel. I'm just grateful to be out here to see it myself. And why not share it with everyone? Good to hear. Good to hear. I wanted to get on here and thank everyone that participated, helped me out, and went along the way. We hit over 7,000 last night that was our goal for Sunday night. I think 7,040 to be specific, but now for this week we'll try and hit 7,500. As long as everyone hangs out, shares the videos, we're going to do all right. Yep, those dark clouds are taking over our sunshine here. I'm going to back her around and see if we can't get back out of here. Pretty good little ride. If you want to hang on for that, fun, fun, fun. I'm gonna have a lot of crap to get out of the road and the grass and you would think maybe after years and years of this happening that they would actually raise this road up a little bit. I'm thinking from the second little hump here to the other end of that park is probably, I would say, 1.5 feet dip. Lots of water, lots of water. I think this is the deepest part. And I know there's parking area here somewhere. Pretty cool. We made it. Well, he don't get here till 9. I told him to come in 9. They work 5 hours a day when they're here. But they're just here to do the mowing and stuff like that for me. But no mowing as of yet, which is a good thing. So we'll be picking up a lot of sticks. But you got to get to it before you can pick it up, and definitely can't get a trailer down in here to it. So first day today, so it'll probably be a lot of paperwork for him and a little bit of online classes going on. Yeah, you need to get you a golf. They give you a golf cart or whatever. Or look like they give you a little bit of transportation or something to use. Well, me and Charles is used to doing that. Yeah, and usually an M16. But it's the things we do in life that make us who we are. It's a good experience. There's a lot of worse things could be going on out there, but yep, that's what we had, the A2s. You wear that at work? And is it still getting pretty chilly at night out there, or what's the temperature right now? I tell you, I don't know if it's just that I'm getting old, but I am in the need of warmer climates all the time. The snow is no fun anymore. Same way with here, man. One day it wants to be the desert, one day it wants to be the mountaintop, and now it wants to be the Amazon River. We're almost up to the roadway here in the high part of the park. Sit here for a minute and see how many trees we can count floating down. You'd think they'd run out of trees. Looks like it has dropped maybe 4 or 5 inches in this spot. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in, guys. All right, Charles, we will see you soon. I'll give you a heads up live on my way south, and we'll see what we can configure. Not a problem, not a problem. Yes, she is, and right now I think she is angry at us. Not just here, pretty much everywhere. Durga, good morning, good morning. Good afternoon, or good evening for you, probably. That is probably true, Angel. We are definitely ruined where we live. Bengal, like the tiger. Where are you from, Durga? Oh, no way, dude. And that stuff is supposed to last like 20 years. You probably don't have any diners that's open all night, do you? Waffle House, Huddle House, Pancake House, IHOP, something like that. Get that Grubhub in gear. Get me some food. Hello, Zai. How are you? We've been good. We've been good. I haven't seen you since yesterday. Good to hear. We're just hanging out with a little more breakfast chat and coffee. Grab your tea, grab your coffee. As long as you got something to snack on. Yeah, could be your birthday. It's your birthday. Yesterday I was definitely craving something sweet, but I had some fruit. I always want a donut. I always want pudding. Banana wafer pudding. A big slice of cheesecake. And then we're shopping last night and the wife wants to check out the cookies and pastries. I'm like, no way, woman. Nothing like some good cheesecake. If they made a low-cal, sodium-free diet cheesecake, I'd probably have two of them. It's been a slow morning. All the younger people are tired from being up gaming for 2 days straight and didn't make it in this morning. Now I'm feeling like cheesecake. Come on. Yeah. Well, when you get my age, you gotta save that spicy for a next life. It doesn't take much anymore to tear up the old heartburn. Bought me some new weights yesterday. The daughter we'll bring those down probably Sunday. I'm ready to step it up to the next level. Might have to do some pasta when I start carbo loading. Well, the sun is giving it another try here. Hello, football fan. How's Michigan today? Chilly? I do. It's got to be colder than Ohio up there today. Hopefully we are done for rain for a few days and this river will drop. How is your day starting out? You get off at 8, Night Stalker? I always like the midnight to 8. Well, here it was mostly 11 to 7, but was even better. I know what you mean. It was a long weekend. But we got out and we adventured. We got our hike in. I got a couple little short videos I posted last night. I always hated the jobs where you couldn't leave until someone showed up. Then you always had some butthead that was always late. Yesterday, that was pretty cool. How's it going? That's where the wife wants to go. They say there's some pretty waterfalls around there. Well, there you go. I would shake that guy's hand every morning. Well, we're just hanging out, watching the floodwaters. We tried to get back through the park and could only make it 3/4 of the way, so I'm going to hang out here for about 5 more minutes and go back up and get me a plan of action for the day. Looks like a lot of raking and picking up logs. Hey, give him that can of Spam. No, not today. We'll see how it works out tonight, but we're supposed to have rain around 3 o'clock, so I figured about time I get ready to go home, it would start raining and be crappy. Tonight would be a great night for a fire. Yeah, it's a sun pops out and it's nice and shiny all day, and then they're like work, 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 and then when you get off, everything goes to pot. I should build a big gazebo fire pit with the center knocked out of it, but I need to find a bigger spot to live on before I start adding any big extras. I hate living in the city. Well, there, I'm going to have to come out there and shoot some videos. I need a Sasquatch in my background. I've seen those on, what is it, Temu or TikTok shop or something like that, but everybody says they're pretty crappy when they come in. But what do you expect for 50 bucks? A Bigfoot suit, football fan. I want to have a, yeah, they do. I want to have a Bigfoot in some of my background videos, you know, like I'm walking on a trail or something and have one just cross behind me where people can see it and I act like I don't. Just for fun. Yeah, especially if you got some friends that like to game all night or watch scary movies. I used to do it to my kids all the time, and I'm thinking now the grandkids are ready for that. Yep. Especially if you can watch them while we're camping. I like the good ones. Anymore when they come out there, you got the plot down in about the first 4 minutes. And then it takes another 10 minutes to figure out who's actually doing all the killing. And they always have an accomplice. Nobody can do it by themselves anymore. There you go. Next time we get out to California, I'll look you up, man. Well, guys, we've been on here for just a little over an hour. About time for me to sign out and get back to work. But I appreciate you hanging out and talking. thank you if you were a subscriber in the last 2 weeks. We got that number up there and we're going to roll along. And as always, guys, watch a few videos, hit a thumbs up, and drop some comments out there. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hoping everybody has a great day. But we will see you soon. Hopefully tonight, guys, if the weather is good, and I think it's supposed to be about 40 degrees, so it'll be a perfect night for a fire. I'll get out there and hook you up with a little fire tonight if it ain't raining. And we'll hang out some more. We'll see you later, football fan. See you later, Night Stalker. I don't know who else is in here, if Charles is still around or not, but we will see you guys soon. What's unfortunate, football fan? Are you headed for work? We'll see how boring the day gets, but I'm sure it's not going to be boring. There's plenty to do here, but yeah, we will definitely try and get back on tonight. So hopefully around, I don't know, 7:30 or 8 when it starts to get dark. But we will be back here at 7 a.m. in the morning too, so hopefully we'll have a little progress report for you. But I thank you again for joining in, and we are out of here for right now, guys. See you later.